Good afternoon, I'm Shawn Yao and this is One News Now. The Commission on Elections has denied all interventions in the original petition seeking to cancel former Senator Bongbong Marcos's candidacy. The Comelec released its decision today, scrapping the petition led by Dr. Romel Bautista to join the original petition by the group of Father Christian Buenafe. The Comelec also denied Partido Federal ng Pilipinas' motion to join Marcos's defense. The Commission will also reject any further motion for intervention to join the original petition. And in line with International Health Coverage Day, the Health Department has given an update on its implementation of the Universal Healthcare Law. Jen Calimon is joining us live from Malabanan to tell us more. Hi, Jen. What are the agency's promises and where are they so far in fulfilling them?
Hi, Shawn. Part of the DOH promises with regard to the fulfillment of the Universal Healthcare Law mandate is to provide primary health care, creating a province and city-wide health systems integration, and having predictable and precise fees for medicines. They have managed to fulfill this so far, especially in this time of pandemic. Example is our increased testing facilities from less than 10. We now have more than 200 testing facilities. Moreover, our healthcare workers are continuously being trained, and we have developed our COVID-19 referral centers. Aside from this, the DOH ensures that the people's need is in top of their priority and so calculated decisions, and that the right of every Filipino to quality, accessible, and affordable healthcare are ensured, especially for those undeserved and marginalized people. Shawn?
All right, Jen, how is the DOH planning to enhance health facilities across the country, particularly this so-called One Hospital Command Center?
Yes, Shawn. Part of the initiatives under the Universal Healthcare Law is the establishment of a national patient investigation and referral center through the One Hospital Command Centers, which aims to streamline the referral system for COVID-19 cases and optimize the use of medical care services. USEC Leopoldo Vega of the DOH said that they have communicated with the Department of Information and Communications Technology for a designation of a special hotline center. They also plan to have a one patient, one data, one system, which is a sharing of a single cloud network across all referral units with assignment of dedicated local numbers. Shawn?
Right, Jen. Back in 2018, if we can remember, the DOH revived this Botika ng Bayan program in a bid to make medicines more affordable. How many of these have been in operation so far, and are they planning to expand it or open up more branches?
Yes, Shawn. A total of 170 Botika ng Bayan have been established so far, with focus on 4th and 5th class municipalities and for geographically located and disadvantaged areas. So hopefully, Shawn, with bigger allocation, the DOH could launch more Botika ng Bayan. Furthermore, the DOH emphasized the key price regulation reforms that they did in ensuring that medicines would be cheaper and accessible to all. That includes imposing mandatory price caps in high-cost medicines, creating of a price negotiation board and central price negotiation for innovative medicines, conducting food procurement and framework contract, and also removal of VAT for competition policies. Shawn?
All right, thank you so much for that update. That was Jen Calimon reporting to us live from Malabanan. Thank you, Jen. In other news, BDO is now under fire after the alleged hacking of its system over the weekend, where dozens of customers reported losing thousands of pesos from their accounts. Mobile journalist Pamela Vasquez with the story.
BDO, the country's largest bank, says it's continuing to investigate the alleged hacking of many of its customers' online accounts. Over the weekend, social media blew up with people complaining that they lost between 50 to 100,000 pesos, with many of the illegal transactions being done while they were asleep. One of the victims is AR, who is an OFW in Dubai. AR was alarmed when he received an email from BDO saying his account's password was successfully changed.
While tumatawag yung sister ko sa hotline, nag-notify sa akin, bumawas ng 50,000. Bibili sana kami ng lupa Hindi nga lang matuloy-tuloy kasi nga kulang pa. Lalong hindi matutuloy.
AR added that another 50,000 pesos was transferred to a certain Ramon Joseph Matas BPI account, which they think is a fake name. Another bogus account that emerged was Mark Nagoyo, who apparently has multiple Union Bank accounts. Nagoyo means to fool someone in Filipino. Victims have created a Facebook group called Mark Nagoyo BDO Hacked, which now has more than 3,000 members. Another victim is 26-year-old part-time professor Christine Pagirigan, who says she lost 20,000 pesos.
Yung initial reaction ko talaga was, this is another scam or this is another attempt para mang-asar or whatever.
Both AR and Christine were shocked that the cyber criminals were able to get the one-time password even though they didn't share it or click on any phishing links.
That made me a little bit curious na parang hindi ako nagkulang on my side pero bakit may breach of security, and it was a hard-earned money kaya nakakapanghina siya.
O paano nila nagawang makapag-transfer ng walang verification na nanggagaling sa owner? Samantala nang tumatawag kami for blocking ng card namin, ang daming tanong, ang daming question.
BDO said it's been made aware of a sophisticated fraud technique and that it has put in additional security controls to block further attempts. It also promised to give back the stolen funds. Manila Bulletin first reported that the hackers transferred the stolen money to Union Bank accounts and bought Bitcoin with them. Bangko Sentral Governor Ben Jokno, for his part, says they're already coordinating with concerned banks to find out what happened and to ensure that victims will be reimbursed. Jokno added that the BSP is committed to uphold the safety and integrity of the country's financial system. Mobile journalist Pamela Vasquez, We Are One News.
The National Bureau of Investigation is also looking into this reported series of online bank fraud. Cybercrime Division Chief Vic Lorenzo told Radyo 5 that they are set to discuss the issue with concerned banks. A number of BDO account holders reportedly lost thousands of pesos due to unauthorized transfers over the weekend.
Ang sinasabi ko kasi ng mga customers ngayon, wala naman silang na-receive na text, wala naman silang na-receive na tawag for that particular transaction. So, yun ho ang mga pag-uusapan pa namin nung bangko kung papaano ho na-compromise yun.
Lorenzo also noted that banks update their systems but are also vulnerable to cyber attacks.
Ang sigurado lang ako, sir, lagi ho kasi nag-a-update yung mga bangko ngayon. In fact, may mga bangko na ho na nag-install ng artificial intelligence na pagka out of pattern yung transaction, ibig sabihin may biglang transfer, nino-notify yung customers.
We're going to pause for a quick break, but we will be back with more stories after that. Keep it here. You're still watching One News Now. I'm Sean Yao. Vendors are welcoming the influx of shoppers to Divisoria over the weekend as more people start to prepare for the Christmas holidays. Camille Samonte with the story.
Even with with the threat of COVID-19, there is no stopping shoppers from trooping to Divisoria in search of the best Christmas deals. In Alaya Street, shoppers squeeze through the crowd as they look for discounted Christmas gifts. For shoppers, prices in Divisoria are unmatched. Here, they can bargain for big discounts, something they cannot do in malls. Just like these t-shirts and loungewear that you can buy for as low as 50 pesos up to 250 pesos.
Damit po para sa pambigay Pasko sa probinsya. Masikip, maraming tao. Pero kailangan magbantay din kasi nga yung mga bag, maraming mandurukot.
Many shoppers also took advantage of the cheap Christmas decors, like the hanging Santa Claus and other figurines. The cheapest Santa decor costs around 350 pesos, while the bigger one is around 1,800 pesos. Christmas lights are also selling like hotcakes at a discounted price of 150 to 250 pesos.
Since alam naman natin na medyo bumababa ng cases, right? So now is the right time to parang buhayin ulit yung Christmas decoration sa aming tahanan. So that's why I'm buying some stuffs for my home, some Christmas decors para madagdagan din, maiba naman yung tema.
Vendors are also happy with the influx of people because they are now starting to recover their losses from the lockdown.
Mas mabili po ngayon kaysa nung nakaraan. Kasi nung nakarang Pasko, hindi konti lang yung mga taong lumalabas eh. Ngayon mas marami. Kaya kahit pa paano, napapaubos namin yung...
Many parents and godparents also enjoyed shopping for their kids. Various toys are also selling fast because these can be purchased from 20 to 80 pesos a piece if bought on wholesale.
Mas mura po.
Magkano ba yung tiga nila?
20 po. Parang sa mga pamangkin ko po, pati sa anak ko po.
Magkano ang budget na inaalat mo pambili ng mga laruan?
1,000 po.
Police authorities are roaming around the stalls to remind the shoppers and vendors to follow the health protocols. They also remind the public to be vigilant in their belongings to avoid pickpockets in crowded areas. For News 5, Camille Samonte, we are One News.
PNP Chief Jonardo Carlos confirms that they have identified a person of interest in the killing of journalist Jess Malabanan. Carlos said that land dispute is among the motives being considered over the incident in Calbayog City. A special task group is also investigating if the veteran reporter's death is connected to his line of work. Malabanan's remains have been brought back to Pampanga, where he is from.
We will make sure that the SITG works on this case. Initially, ang nang tinitingnan nilang angulo dyan ay land dispute. So, is the work of Jess Malabanan connected to the land dispute? Yun ang kanilang titingnang mabuti.
Let's take a quick look at today's other top stories. The Health Department and the National Task Force assures that there are enough supplies of syringes for vaccination. The agency said around 52 million syringes were already procured through UNICEF. This comes after claims from Foreign Affairs Secretary Teddy Boy Locsin Jr. that the Philippines dropped the ball again in securing an offer of 50 million syringes. The Commission on Higher Education has allowed the resumption of college or collegiate athletic training. CHED Chairman Popoy De Vera says the guidelines for the training are generally the same with protocols for face-to-face classes. Both the UAAP and the NCAA are targeting to restart games by March next year. And India's Harnaa Sandhu wins this year's Miss Universe. Sandhu bested 79 other candidates in the pageant to take home India's third Miss Universe crown. Miss Philippines Beatrice Luigi Gomez settled for a top 5 finish after failing to enter the top 3. For more updates, visit News 5, The Philippine Star, and Business World online. Visit our website, onenews.ph, for more in-depth analysis. You can also catch One News on the Signal Play app. Register for a free account at www.signalplay.com and stream One News live anytime, anywhere. Masks on, wash hands, and stay safe, Philippines. I am Sean Yao. We are One News.